And welcome back to Conservative News Channel on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be talking about a lawsuit that's been filed from the state of Alabama. As you can see on the screen, you got Mo Brooks talking about 15 million illegal aliens in the United States, giving blue states 20 additional congressional seats. Basically what transpired was, during the Obama administration, he decided that everyone should be counted even if they were illegals. Well, since all of the sanctuary cities, or the overwhelming majority of them, are in blue states, that gave the population a big boost in blue states and kept them from losing power in the House of Representatives. At this point, Mo Brooks thinks there's about 15 million illegals, but you got to remember, in the conservative numbers that he's using, he's assigning only about 5 million illegal immigrants to California. Based off the most recent survey that I saw, there can be as many as 9 million in California. Now, what this does when they're redistricting and assigning how many seats you get in the House of Representatives, they take somewhere between 700,000 and 800,000 seats to create a district. Depending on your state, the population, that's how you're apportioned those districts. Now, if my numbers are correct, there are far more than 20 seats that will be reapportioned based off recent surveys. Now, probably based off the 2010 survey, and maybe that's what he's talking about, the 20 seats would have been sent to states like Alabama, which you can pretty much be sure are going to be a red state. But in 2020, when the census comes around, they are suing in federal court, basically alleging that Alabama was harmed by counting illegals that have no rights in the United States, and they're using the 14th Amendment to the Constitution as justification for this lawsuit. You can be sure that it will go all the way to the Supreme Court, but should do that before the census is actually taken. My bet, with Kavanaugh now being confirmed, or will be confirmed very shortly, is that you're going to have a 5-4 decision in favor of not counting illegal aliens in America, and states like California, that stood to gain more seats in 2020, not only won't gain more seats, but they'll lose 4 to 6 seats that they currently have. So as we head into the 2020 election, we're not going to see this, but what you are going to see it show up is in 2022, when the reapportionment is done. It is going to get a lot more difficult for Democrats to steal seats from the Republicans, because cities with illegal immigrants in high numbers will not have as much district power. As a result, I don't think it will flip the entire 20 seats. In California, if they drop back to 48 or 49, it's going to make some districts more difficult for Republicans to get elected, so we might lose a few seats in California, but we're going to gain that plus in other states. The rural communities and the states with just 1 or 2 big cities will go back to getting their correct apportion. So this is going to be another massive headwind going into the Trump re-election cycle for the Democrats, starting in 2022 in the first cycle, which would include this new apportionment. It's the future, ladies and gentlemen, and I think the Supreme Court we have now is going to approve it. Just thought you'd be interested. Before you run off, I hope you'll take the time to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.